That should work.
Okay. Hey, welcome back. It's like we're in the upside down. I'm on the wrong side this time because I was actually driving last. So, and we are in our capital series of Dover, Delaware.
Biggest state in the union.
No. And unfortunately for us and for you, Dunkin Donuts
Well,
is
the number one, number two, and number three top
Donut
donuts.
shop.
So we
One time and one time only, we will be eating Dunkin Donuts. At least we hope it's a one-time
because
only.
America apparently runs on Dunkin.
Yes.
Or at least America's corporate capital.
Right.
Well, actually, you know what? That's very appropriate. America's corporate capital runs on Dunkin.
Yeah. Unfortunately for us, we actually also hit a lot of traffic getting down here this morning. So we're here relatively late. There wasn't a ton of choices. So it all starts to look alike. Craig's deformed blueberry donut.
It almost looks like it was cooked next to another one and they just ripped it off. So
might as well start with that one.
This is an appropriate start to this video here.
Blueberry glazed.
Blueberry glazed. We are in what, Delaware?
Sorry, I have a receipt. I do have a receipt.
Okay.
Sorry. I gotta find it. While you're eating, I can find it. Yes. We are at 206 North Dupont Highway, Dover, Delaware. Our donuts, 6 donuts for $5.79 plus, actually no tax because we're not taxed.
We're in Delaware.
I'm about to sneeze. So yeah, pretty straightforward.
This water costs a third as much as 6 donuts. So this is 2 donuts worth of water. Advice, bring your own water.
But it's necessary when eating this much sugar. You don't seem impressed.
It's kind of like, okay, you ever make those blueberry muffins out of the box, and then they're really good the first day, and then the second day you eat them, they taste kind of like this.
It's more moist than I was expecting.
Mm-hmm.
But, blueberry flavor.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to keep an open mind. I'm trying to be. We've had so many good donuts.
Amazing donuts.
That it's hard to do that. So which one do you want?
That one.
You want your cake looking thing?
Yeah. I don't remember what these were called. I apologize.
That was I don't know.
This is a chocolate glazed filled with vanilla cream.
I think that's what it was called.
Something. Now, I will say this, I grew up eating this vanilla cream, and I love this stuff. It is extra sugary, which is probably why I love it. But that was okay. I mean, again, it's a moist donut. You give them that. They're definitely fresh. I think you could just left the chocolate glazed alone and had it chocolate glazed. Even though I love the frosting, I don't think it's right for that donut.
Essentially, it's a chocolate donut that they cut in half and put a bunch of sugar filling on it and in it. And for me, this reminds me a lot of those cupcakes that I always smear all the frosting off of. So that's I'm not a big fan of that one. I would have liked it if it was just a chocolate donut.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it would have been better.
Leave it alone. Leave a standard donut alone.
Okay, so speaking of which, kind of hard to screw up your standard basic donut.
But strawberry.
Okay. It's strawberry.
It's
Yeah,
strawberry.
strawberry with sprinkles.
Yeah. And I usually like their dough because they have like that bready, doughy dough that we both like.
Now that's what I expect when I eat a Dunkin' Donut. That satisfies my expectations for sort of a squishy dough, but at the same time, once compressed, it doesn't bounce back.
Right.
It's your standard thing.
It's actually a fairly good strawberry flavor too.
I like the strawberry flavor on it a lot. The sprinkles add a little bit. You can get it with or without sprinkles. So, I mean, either way, I'm a sprinkles kind of guy, you know. So,
Apple.
You want? Is that this one? Okay. Oh, you got the filled one. Okay.
Yeah. So I got an apple. It's like an apple crumble.
Like they may normally have
but
more.
But it does have a filling.
Yeah,
so.
They may have more filling donuts, but they didn't have any. I mean, granted, we got here at noon. We hit a lot of traffic. It's a Saturday. They may not have as many filled donuts.
I actually really like that.
Okay.
I mean, I don't love it, but like,
It's an apple.
it's a nice different flavor what I'm not used to from Dunkin'.
Hmm.
It's very light.
Hmm.
Show them the filling.
Yes. The filling is quite tasty.
Yeah.
That's worth its weight in gold right there in the filling.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
see.
like apple pie.
Right. It's very different from what I expect from a Dunkin' Donut. But a good, unexpected.
Yeah. In a very positive way. I would say this is I would call this the apple pie donut. That's definitely my favorite of the bunch.
Yeah. So far.
Yeah. Well,
I know you're not gonna like my last choice.
probably not. So maybe we should have yours again next, just so I can end on a high note.
Okay. So, anyone who's been watching knows I love a chocolate frosted donut with vanilla cream center. And again, I grew up with Dunkin' Donuts in Pennsylvania. This was like the donut that was my go-to my entire life. The day I got my driver's license, I went to Dunkin' Donuts and ate this donut. Yeah, the day I went to the prom, I got this donut when I was getting my hair done. Like, this donut has like a lot of significance in my
Get one
life.
after your first ear piercing too.
There was a lot of firsts that this donut accompanied, so this should probably be considered my first donut.
Her first donut love. And is it still the same?
I just love this donut. Me and this donut, like, it's like my soul donut.
All right, I have to see what my competition is here.
It is a soul donut, is what it is. It's the perfect blending of like the doughy dough with the sweetness of the, you know, the cream with a little bit of chocolate kick.
Okay, I feel like I was given a breadstick and allowed to take a bite of the breadstick, and then they took one of those baker's tubes, you know, the little like triangular thing, and they went, "Gah!" and they just put a bunch of frosting into my mouth, because that is just too much frosting.
That's why I love it so much.
Yeah, well, of course, you would probably eat frosting out of a baker's tube. So,
I would.
hence the reason I saved the
Most
Come on.
basic donut.
This is your basic donut. I imagine it's going to taste just like the strawberry, except chocolate.
It should.
Well, I would hope so.
Uh-oh. No.
It's a different kind of cocoa. It doesn't taste super chocolatey.
Yeah, it's almost like a darker chocolate rather than like a milk chocolate.
Yeah.
I mean, still.
It's your basic donut. And for what we paid for these, I'm not surprised.
Did we say?
Yeah,
What you
it's
paid?
like
Oh, yeah,
$6. It was
All right.
$1 a donut.
I will say this. So we knock Dunkin' Donuts and Krispy Kreme and the chains a lot when we're going to all these like specialty places. I understand that chains are catering to a very general audience. And so you don't want to go too crazy with flavors. You don't want to go too crazy with toppings. You want very standard, streamlined donuts. These are it. You know, I get it. These do apply to the general public. You just want a sweet treat. You're driving down the road. It's there. Hop through the drive-thru. You get what you asked for.
These are your average students. That's what these are.
Your C students?
Yeah, C's get degrees, okay? But and these donuts, they pass. They're donuts.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But it'd be kind of like if you came from Italy and you went to
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden, and you were like, oh, what is this? It's not what you're used to. We've been spoiled. We've had some fantastic donuts, especially on this trip.
Oh.
We just came from a great local family-run bakery.
2 videos ago, people. If you haven't watched it, go back.
And again, the irony to me is the fact that donut shop is less than a quarter mile from a Tim Hortons, and we drove away from an empty family bakery that makes amazing donuts to a drive-through packed full of Tim Hortons, and it's amazing. So
So what we're learning here, people, drive off the beaten path, find the mom and pop shops, because they're 100 times better.
yeah, these can go back to the back seat for a while.
Oh wait, I'm gonna eat one of those while we try.
All right, which one?
I don't
The
think-
apple fritter? No, this. Oh yeah, here, eat this thing. I will.
Yeah.
I will probably eat my strawberry donut because I actually like this one.
So, Dover, Delaware, one donut shop and one donut shop only. Trust me, I even looked into bakeries to see if any bakeries carry donuts. No go. So if you're coming through, there are 4 Dunkin' Donuts in Dover. You can't miss them. You will find one everywhere you look. And you will get exactly what...
Again, like I said, corporate Delaware,
Yeah.
corporate donut.
Yeah.
That sums it up for me.
All right, so I'm not sure where we're at next week, but tune in, find out where we land, and we will see you all then. Bye.